Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching X-Men 97. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 7 of season 2 of X-Men 97, and that last episode ended with quite a wallop. Took my breath away. What's kind of crazy is that a lot of people have been telling me that Gambit is one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And so I kind of expected it, but I thought it was going to be at the end of the season. And I was not prepared for that to happen at the end of that episode because it was all about Polaris and Danger and Charles with a really bad form of like therapy. And, it didn't seem like it was going to focus at all really on Apocalypse and more on our other characters. And when we flash to Athens and we see like somebody on the table, like I couldn't make out who it was. And I immediately was like, is this in the past or is this in the future past? Is this in the future? But like, not the future, but like the past part of, you know what I mean? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like not where we found Nathan. I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was Nathan. And then when I saw the pink, I was like, oh my God, it's Gambit. The tarot cards coming up was really, really interesting. And I'm not an expert at tarot, but I know a thing or two about them. They're all upright, which typically means positive. Most of the time. And death is always change, whether, it is good or bad, is whether it is upright. The Towers is a big moment, whether it is good or bad, it was upright. And the Lovers is normally a coming together and it was upright. So I'm hoping, how could he be one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse and it be good, right? I think that that's just me holding on to hope that we can get our Gambit back because 1, he's an amazing character, and 2, I especially the conversation that Apocalypse had with Rogue at the fire, and him to still go and bring Gambit back. I was like, oh, maybe that will be his downfall because bringing Gambit back, I think he thinks that it's going to work against us, but it might actually work for us because I feel like Gambit's heart could transcend a lot of that. I don't know if that's true. I don't even know if there's any of the old Gambit in there. I think I want to believe. I want to believe that that man loves that woman so strongly that he could beat Apocalypse's hold. I could be delusional. The other thing I was thinking, I was like, well, what horseman is he? He's not Pestilence and Famine, I'll tell you that much. And we already had a character named War, so he could only possibly be Death. Yeah, the superpowered Gambit that's working for evil and Apocalypse. I mean, I would say Apocalypse is evil. His whole plan is to cause destruction and death for the X-Men. So, Death is probably Gambit. Yeah, I don't know what to expect in this episode because there's we had the X-Corp thing at the bottom on Genosha, and so we can get X-Men back that way. We had Polaris who powered up because of Danger Room becoming Danger, and then, really, which was the whole point of the Danger Room. But, it kind of got out of hand, Charles, because Charles was pushing it, trying to get to that memory, trying to find Magneto inside of him, and he did, and it helped Polaris. I personally really loved the last episode, and I was like, this was entertaining, and then Gambit happened, and that was all I could remember, and I was like, oh man, I have to go back and rewatch it. So I kind of did real quick scan through it, but now I'm ready to get into this one because even if he is with Apocalypse, he's still Gambit. There's still hope there that we'll get that guy back. Because, he's just one of the best, if you know what I mean. I think everybody loves Gambit. How could you not? How could you not? Anyway, guys, excited to get into this episode because I have no idea where it's going to take us, so let's go. Oh, Polaris! Look at that! That looked dope. Oh. Was that Nightcrawler as a baby? Is this a flashback? Yeah, because it's Magneto. Or is Charles, like, still have his memories?
You're safe now.
Thanks. Oh, God. I don't even know who this is. Ilana, sorry.
Ilana!
She just sacrificed herself. Good grief.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends of humanity.
No muties? Yuck.
Tonight, I officially announce my candidacy for President of the United States, a leader for humanity.
Oh boy. And only humanity. Uh-oh. Oh. You can't be too surprised that this happened. Oh, wow. Wait, who are these people? Oh, he started a group. Yeah. The death of his love radicalized him. Not shocked.
Hands in the air!
Sorry, but no.
I was gonna say, like, that's not gonna work. Whoa. Who is that?
They call themselves the Acolytes of Magneto, an
Acolytes
emerging
of
cult
Magneto.
of radical extremists devoted to the late Master of Magnetism and his vision for mutant supremacy.
Not shocked.
All mutants currently detained by the race traitors known as X-Factor will be released. You will remand them to Acolyte custody, and you will stay out of our way. Fail to comply, Graydon Creed dies.
I mean, do we care about Braden Creed that me?
You cannot expect me to sit by while Exodus and his followers twist Magnus's name to justify their war.
So, you have located the Acolyte base.
My X-Men are already on their way.
Yes, so suck it, Cooper. You're ill-equipped, woman.
Welcome to the Savage Land, one of Earth's deadliest habitats.
He's smiling when he says it.
Can't imagine there's anything more dangerous here than the man we're rescuing.
Creed's actions may be detestable, but I like to believe that no one is above salvation.
I like him for that. He's such a... He's one of my favorite characters to, like, listen to. Oh, God.
Detecting a familiar energy field, akin to a signature established when Mr. Sinister... Oh, no.
It was pink.
My powers! They ain't working!
What do you mean they're not working?
Have abandoned us!
Oh! Well, why was Bishop getting hit time and time again? Like, what was going on with that?
Closer.
Okay, I was like, she doesn't have her powers either, but smart. Hey! Oh my god, are there dinosaurs here? Are there dinosaurs here? Here's a dinosaur! I love dinosaurs. Oh my god. Yeah, what's it running from is more the question though, right now.
Are you alright?
Before the jet got hit, there was some sort of energy. I could feel my powers building up inside me, but I can't release them.
Sinister's old inhibitor tower. The Acolytes must have rebooted it to suppress all of our mutant powers.
Shit.
How long can you contain it?
Yeah, how long?
Let's just say I don't got a lot of time left.
Is there any other way to
find the
expel
others
it?
and get Creed the hell out of here.
Damn. I thought for sure the T-Rex was getting chased by something, and I was like, yas.
Creed is my brother.
Yeah.
Half-brother.
Related.
He and I share a mother, Mystique. Perhaps instead you will allow us to tour your home and look upon your work. Should we come to understand your cause, imagine the message it would send.
You would view our home with an open mind?
Well, Nightcrawler would.
But your sister would never want you to join the Acolytes.
No.
How can you know, Beast? How can any of us know the desires of the dead?
Oh, look at Magneto up there. Looking like a snack.
A beautiful painting. Yours?
To honor her.
Was his sister? That's so sad. A lot of family connections happening this season.
You yourself have borne witness to his sins, and yet he was exonerated by humans at every turn.
But we have not had our day in court, have we? These were crimes against our kind. Mutants.
How brave
all
and
about
bold.
justice, isn't he?
You suggest a trial here in the savage land?
Oh.
To prove what?
Whether the soul of my brother is beyond all hope of redemption.
Somebody cares about you, you jerkface.
I have faith I can prove our brother is worth redeeming. But does our dear Templar have faith in his ability to prove otherwise?
Hmm. Oh, I hate that smirk.
All this I offer with one condition.
Wow.
Colossus will preside over the trial.
Okay. Why Colossus?
They must have moved off.
Nah, more like carted off.
Was he able to expel something right there?
Also, need you to not implode on me before we get there.
Yeah, could you let her
Then
know?
we better take out that inhibitor tower first. Got any bright ideas?
Bright? No. But fun?
Hell
yeah.
Absolutely, let's go.
I do not recognize this kangaroo court. No beauty jury's ever gonna let me walk.
Jesus, Creed, just shut your mouth for a hot second.
Graydon Creed is a name familiar to many in this room. He founded the Friends of Humanity, created a virus that kills mutants, tried to frame a mutant for killing the president. The humans would not make him pay for those crimes. Is it not just that we do?
Especially let him run for president. Good grief.
Nightcrawler, for the defense.
I know it's his brother, but dang, dude, you gotta see how bad this looks.
Why do you hate mutants?
How long we got?
Let us err on the side of brevity.
Because you were born.
What are we even doing this for?
And how were you born, brother? Were you born with powers?
Oh, bitter.
Your father. His name is Sabretooth.
Sabretooth
That
and
man is
Mystique.
not my father.
Kind of a weird, weird pair in there. Like I knew it, but still it's odd.
Every night, I reminded myself, make it to 13. I'd get powers like he did.
Oof.
Then I could hunt like him.
And so he abandoned you, just like our mother did.
He's hurt. He's just a hurt little boy.
You let them control you. Let them make you risk your life, just so you can continue hating them.
God, Nightcrawler is the biggest hurt.
I find the defendant...
I mean, if they killed him, I wouldn't be sad.
Heretic!
Whoa!
Let him go, Exodus.
He didn't even say anything.
This is how you honor your sister? Fine.
Can we get that
Let
tower
me
down?
reunite you with her so you may see the disappointment on her face.
There we go. There we go. Oh my god, they're fighting pterodactyls? That is amazing. Oh god. Exodus is powerful, man. Y'all charged up there?
No more holding it in. Let's end this the bang!
Woo! All right. Spectacular. Amazing work. I also don't blame them for forming this group, though. Especially with this guy out there.
Your death shall salvage the day.
Oh.
Oh, pray you wield your sword better than your tongue. On guard!
All right. Gosh. Love Kurt. Come on, buddy. Oh, God. All right. God, all for this guy. He's gonna make a shit choice and probably try to kill a mutant right now. Probably Exodus. Ooh!
You are as you were born, Exodus. A vain soul clamoring for his 15 minutes of faith.
Oh.
Yield.
Damn.
My faith will keep me protected from...
Oh! Not Creed. That didn't help you at all, buddy.
Polaris!
On it!
Whoa, whoa! Yeah, he's not gonna let you kill his brother. He's a little too good. There's no relationship there other than blood.
For would it really be mercy? To spare the monster who would let mutants suffer? Or is mercy found in ending you and sparing us instead?
But allow me to grant you this, brother. You may not be a mutant, but you are very much your parents' son.
Oof. And they are kind of shit people.
You're playing a very dangerous game, Charles.
Shut up, Cooper.
Cross the line, and our history or not, I'll take away your corporation and your school.
Oh my God, I hate that woman.
Did I make my case?
No, you did not convince me.
Then what was Exodus's issue?
You would have convinced Ileana.
That's beautiful. Family. Oh, back to Athens. No watcher. Who's here? Cable. Is this present day? So, is X-Force gonna run into Gambit? Oh, God. Oh, God!
How could this be?
Guys?
Yep. Damn. Alright, let's talk about it. Okay, so I wanted kind of a Nightcrawler based episode, and it's nice that I'm getting a lot of like that Morph episode with Wolverine, and then this one obviously having Nightcrawler in it. And you know, I dearly love him because I think that he is genuinely just a good person. Granted, his faith I think makes him make decisions for sure, but you know, he genuinely like looks at deeper things and looks for deeper meanings into things and doesn't just look at it on the surface level of like, okay, you know, Creed is sitting here saying all these horrible things. Like, he realizes that there's a pain there, a pain from not being loved because of the fact that he was human, to where like Kurt knows that pain of being like this mutant and that he was blue and Mystique didn't want him. And like, I knew Mystique was his mother, but I didn't realize Mystique was also Creed's mother and that Sabretooth was his father. That kind of like combo is just like racking my brain a little bit, where I'm like, whoa, Mystique, okay, that's a choice. But you know, him not being loved and not, you know, being the cub his father wanted, you know, that would definitely bring out a hatred, and not just in like the two mutants that hurt you, but all mutants, and not getting a handle on it. And it's a form of like radicalization, is that the more angrier you are, the circle of your hate grows. And I don't want to say it's the same thing as the acolytes of Magneto, because, you know, they're just kind of responding to what happened to them. And I don't blame them for their anger, and I don't blame them for taking Creed. And I was like, if Creed died, the only person that's really going to care is Kurt. And he doesn't really care to a point of like I have to save my brother at all costs, but like he's like there's probably still something redemptive about him, and taking him out and leaving him out in the winter storm is kind of like wild. I was just like, did he die? No. They got him back. Bleh. I love seeing me some dinosaurs riding in on pterodactyls. Hello. Love that out of Bishop and Polaris. I like their little thing they have going on there. And I will say that like giving him a trial is like extremely nice. They really didn't even have to keep him alive, I don't think. Like, especially all of the crimes that he had committed and the fact that he was still running for president. I mean, I would say like if you're a felon, you shouldn't be able to run for president, but here we are. Yeah, and then we have all these other things happening where we have the acolytes of Magneto and X Factor, who's working for Cooper, whom I absolutely despise with every bit of hate in my heart. Like, she's just in the way. So in the way. And the way she talks to Xavier, and like, I'm like, how do people not realize that the X-Men, the group, the X-Men, not all mutants, the X-Men are trying to help. Like, they're not perfect, and to expect perfection is not remotely fair whatsoever, but I'm like, how are they not good? Probably because they associated with Magneto and then everything went down. But Magneto was trying. And then, of course, we have X-Force, who now realizes that Gambit is a piece on the playing board. I'm really worried about how that's going to be presented and handled, especially by Rogue, because her heart, I mean, and that's the thing too, is that like I see all the familial ties. I mean, I'm like, you all are fucking around, man. You guys like throw seed everywhere. But like they're all connected, but it always seems to be that somebody has like some form of connection, whether it is your family or whether it was somebody that you love, like Xavier and Magneto. He loved Magnus. So like Rogue loved Gambit or still loves. We'll see in the next episode. But you know, like, and then Kurt not really having like a love for his brother, but like kind of like still having like enough love to want to like try to fix the situation. And so he doesn't have to die. And, you know, he still like the word family means something to Kurt, where like he has this wonderful relationship with Rogue, and you know, like he's probably not going to get that with anybody else that he's related to, but it still means something to him because of how he was thrown away and how two babies could be treated exactly the same. I mean, one down a waterfall, which is brutal, but how Kurt could be so forgiving and, you know, given up in from being human, and how he could be so bitter. It's just really interesting how those two could kind of come to a different conclusion on how to treat mutants or what they think of mutants or how to handle that scenario. And, you know, when it comes down to it, Creed's just a hurt little boy. And Kurt is too, but he also like recognizes where that hurt comes from. And there's like a lot of internal work that he has done to realize that like it's not him. I hope he realizes it's not him. It makes me sad. But I'm guessing the next episode, we're not going to get like a conclusion with Apocalypse, probably ever. But like I'm expecting to see Gambit in that next episode. I really thought when the pink happened with Bishop that I was like, oh my god, it's Gambit. But I'm like, I forget, like some people just have pink powers. Gambit's not the only one, but immediately that's where my brain went. I was like, no, I just really want to see him again. I don't know if I do. I say that, and it's kind of Pet Cemetery where it's like, oh, you didn't come back how I remembered you. That is unfortunate. But guys, if you want to watch full correction of this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. In the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What did you think about this episode when it came out? Like I said, I really love me some Nightcrawler and Kurt. I love who he is as a person and like the heart that he has and the way that he speaks with compassion. And I really love a character that like has been through a lot of shit, still having that within them. And you know, I'm never going to be upset about that, but I will say that I don't care about Creed. Or do I care? I mean, I probably do about the acolytes of Magneto, but like, I'm like, get to Gambit already. I'm dying here. But guys, I'm sure he's going to be in the next episode. At least he better be, or else I'll be very, very sad. I'm probably going to be sad at the end of the next episode if he is in it. So either way, sadness because I got to see him, or sadness because I got to see him. You know what I mean? Or because I didn't get to see him. Anyway, guys, come back here for more. In the meantime, I'll see ya.